It's so stupid, it's positively brilliant.
The Brain Force Podcast.
But you know it's great. We got this new kid that's working for us right now, and he's 18 years old, just out of high school, and
The kid out there?
yeah.
Oh, wow, rough life.
It's amazing. Guy's cleaning up all the time, like throwing the fucking garbage out. Like that new energy you need in a company,
Yes.
because it makes everybody else go, oh shit, I got to do that shit.
Yes.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
It
why
is really good.
Check everybody entitlement.
But that's why
like the interns when they try so hard.
That's right.
I
That's
like
right.
those.
You know
it
why?
lets everybody know, oh my God, like I got go.
Because you're one of those.
Mm.
The same way we
Mhm.
all still have our inner
Mhm.
child in us, we still have that inner intern, that guy who was just
Still
that
go
guy
hard.
or girl who was just happy to be there. Like, man, what do I need to do?
Mhm.
So he told me a funny story. He said that he was working at Home Depot, right? And his boss asked him, so what are you trying to do in your future? Like, what do you want to do? And he's like, oh, I really want to work at Schulz Studios. Like that would be the dream.
Wow.
And his boss told him, he's like, yeah, there's no chance of that happening. He goes, why don't you start figuring out like what you can do here? This is your best chance of doing it. And then
I
he
don't
got
believe that story.
Listen, all right, fair enough. Maybe he's lying.
Yeah. That's great.
I just don't believe that story.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
And then he said he got to walk into his fucking boss's room the other day and say, yo, I'm quitting. I'm going to work for Schulz
That's
Studios.
dope.
That ain't nothing.
I'm about to say
That's
that.
over though, man.
No,
Not that,
it
no.
is.
Let
Yeah,
me
for
explain.
some-
No.
Hey,
No,
bro, like-
let me explain what I
What a
mean
hater,
by
bro.
that.
Where's,
Because-
where's my political correctness? You
No.
politically correct about everything else
No.
except me?
PC.
Let me,
Motherfucker.
I've been literally
We
arguing.
get old school seat of God back in the day.
I've been debating about
Smell
this
a fart
all
out my
morning.
ass or whatever.
No, I've been debating about this all morning because in the group chat it's me, it's Wax, it's Nyla, it's Michaela, it's Taylor, right?
Yeah.
And Sim, and I'm talking to them
Yeah.
I don't
about
want to be
how.
in that black ass group text anyway.
But listen, I'm talking to them. I'm talking to them about how people get gassed off the littlest things. You understand what I'm saying?
I think he's still shitting on me,
No.
I think he's
Yo,
still shitting
I'm
on
gonna
me.
tell
He
you.
just called the littlest
No,
things
listen.
out. He just said out.
But listen, salute to that brother because he got an internship at Schulz Studios.
He getting paid. Ain't no internship.
Oh, well,
Dope.
great. He got
Even
paid.
better.
But guess what?
Yeah.
But guess what? You still ain't did shit, young man. You haven't. You still
Yeah.
ain't did shit, young man.
This is true.
You still got to earn your kid. You might fire him after 2 weeks, Schulz.
That's
Yeah.
also
Not saying
true.
you wouldn't.
Not if he keeps cleaning up.
But
I love that shit, bro.
But he might want to grow out of that.
That's
just
right.
cleaning up.
until he tells you, I ain't come here to clean.
Yep.
I came
You asked me to get on
I
the
came
mic
here to
one
be in
time.
talent. Exactly.
Yeah.
I
Well,
came here to be the cameraman.
to
I
be
came here to take
honest,
Alan's job.
He didn't come here to clean, but now that he does it, that will be part of the job description. So be careful what you do to help out around the studio.
In the beginning. You know how it is in a relationship. Don't stop it.
I see it, but I see it all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
I
yo,
hear what you're saying, even though it sounded like you were shitting all over me.
No.
It did come across like that.
Okay, I give. Let's say if it's the Breakfast Club.
Yeah,
right?
let's talk about the breakfast.
And let's
Club.
just say if there was somebody on the Breakfast Club and you let them talk every now and then they started to get gassed up a little, feel like they part of the show, yada yada, this and that,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
In your mind, you know what I mean? Like, bro, this is nothing to be gassed over.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't give a fuck if it's the Breakfast Club. You ain't done shit. Like, what have you done?
But
The problem is people think that they're successful by proximity a lot of times in this era.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's
one
somebody's
thing.
dream to work at the Breakfast Club, right? And just getting that job is their first level to their dream. It might be, they might have 20 other dreams, but one of their immediate dreams is to get an internship.
Check.
To get into college. Like,
Okay.
let's say you get into college, like, yeah, you didn't graduate, but that's still an accomplishment to get into the college of your dream.
Yeah, but you know what the ultimate
That's a second place trophy.
that's
Fuck
that's
that.
not
Yeah.
even second place.
That's a third place. Yeah, you ain't
That's
finished.
participation.
Yeah.
Hey, you made it to college. Congratulations.
That's like saying,
that.
like, all right, you got
I see what
married, you
you're
ain't
saying.
got
I'm on your
family.
sh- Now I'm on Charlamagne's side. Fuck that.
It's the truth, though.
Yeah, what?
What you say?
Wait, what?
What?
Wait, what you
Which
say? What
one
you
said
say?
who? Who
It's
said
the truth, though.
Wait, what do you say? I missed it.
You said you got married, but it's not like you got a family.
Well, some people start their family before they got married.
That's true too, but it's
Yeah.
another level.
Yo, real talk, like being faithful for 3 years, like that's nothing, bro.
No,
That's
I'm
not.
too.
Yo, that's nothing, bro. Like you talk all this faithful
I've been faithful
shit.
for almost 6.
Yeah, that shit is nothing.
No,
bro.
shit,
Like,
I agree
6
with you.
years.
Hey,
6 years.
hey,
son?
no.
That's barely. That's a
no,
light
no.
sentence.
Hey, 3
when you
ain't
forgot
shit.
to pay your taxes.
Listen,
Come
by
on.
the way, 3 years ain't shit.
No,
6
You know
years.
what else 3 years ain't shit?
What?
3 years of college. You better get that fucking 4th and get a degree.
You're right, but come on, man. Give me.
You
give
thought
me
that
my
was
2
gonna hit
years.
hard, so you thought that was gonna hit hard.
Analogy.
son. You can tell he didn't go to college.
Skip the grade.
He thought, yo, they gonna die laughing at me knowing college is 4 years.
I didn't know what the reaction was gonna be. I thought I was gonna get one. I was like, damn, no reaction.
He hit that.
I didn't know if it was gonna be laughter or like true. I'm like, damn, nothing. That ain't do nothing for me. That one didn't hit the mark.
There's many successes you could have in your life. I think your accomplishment of 6 years of fidelity is great.
Yeah.
I do
Mine
think
too
that's
is-
great. I think your 2 is
Thank
great
you. Really
too, man.
appreciate that, yo. Word
Yeah.
up. 'Cause nobody gave my flowers.
I for real, like, and I fuck with people who like stop drinking and shit like that. Like that first month is huge.
Big, because it's
All
an
right.
addiction. It's addiction.
Yes.
You gotta
bro.
salute somebody
Absolutely.
when they are sober. Yes, 100%.
So like any accomplishment, any goal you set, even if it's losing 5 pounds, like that might be nothing. But if you set something out and then you do it, I don't care if it doesn't mean anything to the average person, but to you,
But what if you get back fat again?
that's fucked up. You should feel bad about that shit.
And it depends how much you weigh when you lose the 5.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Now,
I guess what I'm saying from like a self-esteem perspective, like when you decide that you're going to do something and then you do it, very few people say they're going to do things because they're afraid of the failure attached to it. So when
Yeah.
you decide, yo, I'm going to do this thing and then you actually achieve it,
I'll be
you
proud of
deserve
them.
to feel good
okay,
about that shit.
okay,
Proud
no.
of him.
And Schulz is right, but this is what I would say. You still haven't done anything. It's still more levels.
Yes.
Congratulations. I'm
Yes.
glad you're in the door. But the ultimate
Now stop
accomplishment is
partying and keep going.
keep
Yes.
going, man.
Yes.
And that's my problem. A lot of these guys and these
celebrate.
girls, they stop and they celebrate and they spike the football.
Nope.
It's like, yo, it's so many other levels.
You
to go.
only score 1 point. You got a whole game to go.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on,
You're
man.
bugging.
And it's like, once again, I think a lot of people think that they're successful by proximity. It's just like on social media. Just because you can at Diddy and Diddy might tweet you back, you're not Diddy.
Yeah.
You're not seeing eye to eye with Sean Combs or whoever it is, LeBron James,
Yeah.
whoever it is. Like, that's why some shit, man, we might have to stop rewarding, bro.
Like
Yeah.
what?
Like, if I tweet you, all right, if somebody tweet, I forgot it was a basketball. Didn't somebody tweet I think it was CJ McCollum or something. And then the person ended up on ESPN.
Yeah, that's wild.
Why are you doing that?
That's wild.
Yeah.
You're right.
Why are you doing?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, it happened with me once. I made fun of Kenny Smith's legs, and then they put that shit on.
The tweet is fine.
Yeah,
But I'm talking about
Putting them
actually
on
doing
them.
an interview
Oh
with
no, they didn't.
the person. I believe they did.
I thought they just showed the tweets and whatever.
And listen, I'm not.
That's
Listen,
cool.
maybe I'm just old school, but I see it too much, man. I see it when certain people get really, really gassed, and I can see how that ego trip will lead them on a journey to nowhere.
Yeah,
That's what I tell
yeah.
people all the time. If you
Stay
want to take a trip
consistent,
that's
man.
not going to take you nowhere, let it be an ego trip.
but usually that's quick success.
Mhm.
Like if success takes time, usually there's some humility behind it. Or if
Yes.
there's confidence, it's like, yeah, I'm confident because I worked 20 years to get this
Yes.
shit. But like if you have quick success, it's almost like you got to trick yourself into believing
Yeah.
while you're there.
yeah.
Mhm.
And it's like, oh, it's destiny. I'm meant to be here.
But
This
that's-
is
But that's the thing
You
too.
gonna fuck it up too.
I hate when people get upset because they don't get what they're not even there to do. Like if you're here to be a custodian,
yeah.
right? And your job is to clean up.
Yeah.
If you walk in here one time and you're cleaning up and I say something to you and you get a little mic time, a little camera time,
Yeah.
don't start complaining that you're not getting no mic time and camera time because you're not here to be a personality.
This shit
You're a
really
custodian.
this shit really got to you, B.
Because it's
Yeah.
stupid.
No, this
Yo,
shit really
imagine
got to you,
losing
dude.
and imagine losing opportunity or losing money because you're complaining about not getting time to do a job
You
you're
ain't
not even here to
fully
do. This shit
Yeah.
don't even make no sense. It makes
And
no
to
logical
be
sense.
clear, you're not talking about Taylor.
No, talking about the
Um,
machine behind
No,
him.
I'm not talking about Taylor.
You're talking about there's another idea. There's another potential situation.
This whole generation.
I don't know if I'm talking to Taylor. I don't think I'm talking to Taylor. No, I don't have Taylor in mind right now.
No,
But no, it is a generation. It literally
It
is a generational thing.
Right.
And I was having this conversation with Taylor and Michaela and Nyla and Sim this morning because I was I don't want to see any of them make those kind of mistakes.
Mhm.
Because they trust me when I tell you they are mistakes. It's literally not putting the weed in the bag.
Yeah, but he got to learn from it. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, he got a big journey and stuff like that going on. This is something you got to learn from.
I
You
don't
got to
think if
fall
you-
sometimes.
I'll give you a story, right? I remember when I used to work at this, we're syndicated on there now, Z93 Jams in Charleston, but that's why I started as an intern and as a radio personality. And I remember one time we used to do this thing where we would take the station vehicle and we would go to different towns in South Carolina, right? Like any jock might get in a vehicle, might just pop up somewhere, have tickets, whatever. You just, hey, meet me at such and such right now,
Peace.
pull up. And I remember we had a list of like the different towns we were going to. And I remember Baby J and Tessa, salute to Baby J and Tessa, love them to death. They actually were the Breakfast Club in Charleston, South Carolina.
Blessings.
They went to Monk's Corner. And I remember being so mad, like, why the fuck y'all going to Monk's Corner? That's my town. That's where I'm from, yada, yada, yada. And I remember Baby J saying to me, yo, where you from? I said, you know where I'm from Monk's Corner. He said, yeah, because you say it all the time on the radio. They know you out there. Why don't you go to West Ashley? Why don't you go to Somerville?
They don't know you.
Go somewhere where the people don't know you and haven't met you. And I was like, oh shit, he's right. You know what I mean? But initially, ego kicked in. I'm like, what the fuck? Yada, 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 yada. But he was absolutely positively correct. I don't think this generation, not saying everybody, because that's a big general statement. I don't think a lot of people in this generation are receptive to that because they got this shit and they got 50 people telling them they good or they great or what they should be doing.
I would have did that dumbass shit too.
You said what?
I said they'd be like, I would have did that dumbass shit too. Like agreeing with them.
You know what I realized is like everybody got someone in their DMs saying that they're the best part of whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
It don't matter how insignificant you are.
Oh,
There's a
please.
motherfucker that will DM you and be like, bro, it would be nothing without you. Yo, the show would be nothing without you. Bro. Yo,
Every week.
yo, you saving the show, bro. Like, and then you think you the only one getting those DMs. We've all got these DMs.
Yes.
And you think you're the
Whole
only
life.
one getting those DMs in the beginning, right? So you just block out all the negative shit because you're like, oh, I got 3 DMs. He said that I'm the one saving the fucking show.
But you got to be honest with yourself in those moments.
Yeah, you gotta be like, am I really?
What do I do?
What am I
Can't do
doing?
nothing.
Like really, like
Don't know
seriously,
nothing.
look at, sometimes take a step back and look at your resume and ask yourself, okay, why do they like me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do they really like me?
Yeah.
I don't know if they really like you.
And sometimes they like you because you're great. Sometimes they like you because it's cool to like the underdog.
Sometimes they like you because of the proximity of the thing that you're around.
Yeah. And sometimes a combination of all of them. Sometimes they love the role you play and you're the most relatable person, but they might not be speaking for the majority of the audience.
But here's the thing. What if you don't even have a role?
Yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Like we're talking, we're personalities. What if you don't have a role?
Yeah.
What if Alex said to you right now, like, yo, man, I need to be heard on this podcast, yo.
Well, if on Flagrant, I would understand that.
Okay,
Because he plays a role.
Yeah.
He's got a mic on it. On
Yes.
Brilliant, I mean, I'm open to it because I know what he brings to Flagrant.
Mhm.
It wouldn't be that shocking. But let's say it was just this podcast. We never did Flagrant. Alex barely talks. And he's like, my voice isn't being heard enough.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I'd be like, what's going on? Like, what?
I wonder if anybody around Howard Stern
I
ever
played
had
my
that
role.
issue.
Say what?
I know how to play my role.
There you go.
Say
Gotta
that
know how
again,
to.
Alex.
Got
I know
to.
how to play my role.
Playing the role, playing your role, playing your position is such a lost art because so many motherfuckers are out of position.
I don't think they know how to do it though.
They don't know how to do it because of this.
Yeah, we would train. We had to do
Yeah.
it. We had
Everybody,
chores. We had all the type of stuff we had to do.
everybody has an audience. Even if there was a janitor, and I keep using the janitor example, if there was a custodian,
We didn't hire a janitor. We hired an editor.
oh, he's the editor.
Yeah, he's Mexican doesn't mean he's fucking clean.
I didn't know he-
that's why he
number
does
one-
everything.
number one, I didn't know he
dog.
was
You know what the
Mexican.
fuck he was doing?
What?
Huh?
Number one,
I got a 2 for 1?
listen, number one, I didn't
Happy
know he
Meal.
was Mexican. Number 2, you didn't tell me what he did. You just said he comes in here
That's
and
what
he
I'm saying.
cleans
That's not
up.
fair.
I
Not
said
telling
he
us he was
started
Mexican.
doing that extra.
First of all, I love those kind of people.
Yeah, I
Because
do.
that's the kind of person I
That's
was.
who I am.
That's
Yeah.
who I was. I would
Yeah.
I'll start spraying.
Whatever
shit.
you
know,
need, yo.
It was something I read. I read something with it. Maybe it was a movie. It was something where it was like, you always look busy. So they was like, even if you just sitting around, like grab something and start dusting shit. And I was that
Yeah.
person. I'm like, oh, I'm a dust. Just because you always want the person to do what you did. You notice that he's cleaning up.
Yeah.
You notice he's doing things he don't have to do.
Yeah.
That right there makes you like, okay,
I like
there's something there.
He's hungry.
I see who want weed instead of cleaning up.
Oh, that
clean,
was
you know.
definitely me.
What's that?
Yeah.
You are what?
I see if somebody want weed or like stuff like that. I know how to play my part. I know how to feel the air in the room. That's it. But I ain't trying to be the room.
A guy said that to me yesterday. You know, the sales team came back, the iHeart, and I went downstairs. I was going downstairs to use the bathroom, and the dude was sitting there. He was like, Charlamagne. I'm like, what's up, man? Good to see you. I ain't seen you since the pandemic, whatever. He said, where's Wax? I said, oh, he's upstairs. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, I'm going to come up there and see him. I said, no doubt. He said, no, I'm bullshitting. He said, I don't really want to see him. You know what I'm saying? Unless he got something for me. I have nothing to do with that.
I don't know nothing.
All right? I don't have nothing to do with that. I don't know. The moral of the story is, man, I just don't want people to have a sense of entitlement. Nobody owes you anything. And you're not deserving of anything other than what you work for.
Yeah, maybe there's a separation between like entitlement and like gratitude or happiness. Like you could have a goal, achieve it, and then feel really good about yourself, but it doesn't mean that you automatically feel like the world is owed to you.
Gratitude and happiness is showed through your work ethic. I can give you examples of people like a Page, people like a Sim, who gratitude and their gratitude is shown through their work ethic, meaning that they're always around.
Yeah.
You know how Paige became an executive in my company?
Yeah.
Wax, no, because she wouldn't leave. She was always around. Like, I know I'm coming. I'm going to be here. Like, she was there. She was playing roles way before she had official position.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Same thing with a Sim. Like, Sim literally learned everything.
She's
at
my
the
assistant.
radio
Like,
station.
everything.
Everything. Camera work, production, programming.
Yeah.
She's
Writing notes
happy
for doing everything.
to be there.
Yes.
When you're happy to be there, it will show in your work ethic. When you're not happy to be there, it will show in your work ethic. And guess what? It all gets noticed.
Your energy and everything.
It all gets noticed.
And it gets rewarded. That's the thing a lot of people don't realize. Like, if you kill it, it is rewarded.
I've never not seen it work.
Yeah.
I haven't. Not once. Not once have I seen somebody who is happy to be there. Gratitude is their attitude. It shows in their work ethic, and they have not been rewarded for it. In fact, those are the people who it seems like they're accelerating fast.
Yeah.
The people who are stagnant are the people who find something to complain about all the time.
Yeah.
They aren't happy to be there because
Not
maybe
reliable.
they're not reliable. And by the way, maybe they're out of position.
Yeah.
The left tackle don't play quarterback. Imagine the left tackle telling you, I need to be throwing the ball.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be catching interceptions.
Yeah.
You're a left tackle.
Yeah.
And you know, and the reason
It's that too.
the reason I'm using that example, because brother, the left tackle is just as important as the quarterback. That's who protects the quarterback.
Lug nuts, man.
So I don't care what position you play. If you're a producer, a board op,
very important, man.
music director, everybody, the custodian, everybody plays a position. If the room wasn't clean, if the studio wasn't clean, we couldn't perform.
Word up.
Yeah.
Who'd come in there and perform for a dirty fucking studio all the time?
Yeah.
Like everybody
sheet make
plays
the
an
show.
important role.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all. So, you know, I just want to tell these kids, man, don't get gassed because an ego trip is a journey to nowhere.
Oof.
That's all.